Hello. Hi, it's Jackie here, St. Leonard's Reiki and EFT. I just wanted to come on now because I've had quite a busy week this week, whereby people have been contacting me and just really feeling not in a good place, more so than ever. Very panicky, very much feeling the energy around them is affecting them and not really knowing how to help themselves. So I've been doing lots of distant Reiki, and I just thought I would come on and do something to try and help anyone out there that is feeling equally as confused. We're going through something called the Lion's Gate at the moment. It started on the 8th and it ends at the 12th today. I'm recording that today. So I think if you are at all sensitive and empathic, you would have been feeling a lot of changes as the world around us is changing enormously. Um, so let's just talk for a moment about what's going on. There is a huge energetic shift that's going on at the moment, and I don't need to really point that out to you if you're watching this channel. So if you are of a sensitive nature, you will have been feeling uneasy for quite some time with all that's going on, I'm sure. It might feel as though things are coming to an end now, as in, lockdown is easing, we are not socially distancing, and the masks are off, and we're all vaccinated. But the world isn't the same, and we're not the same, and things have changed. And I think there is a lot of social anxiety as well. I'm noticing that. So do be kind to yourself if you're feeling at all you can relate to this, because just because it feels as though things are coming to an end, actually I just think we're entering a new phase now, and things are going to be we're adjusting. Our bodies are adjusting, our minds are adjusting. We have a huge period of adjustment to go through. So please be kind to yourself, but also it's not all doom and gloom, and it really isn't doom and gloom. As much as it feels tricky and difficult, like we're wading through porridge, and it's almost as though we don't understand the world anymore, it's all for the better. It's all for the better, because things had to change. There was so much unrest, there was so much rage and anger, and all that's going on now is a result of that. The earth just mirrors us because everything is energy. So, as you know, I'm an energy worker, and I work with energy, the energy of myself, with clients, and talk about energy. I teach Reiki and I talk about energy every day. So for me, this is quite normal, and I am struggling with it. It does feel difficult at the moment, but I'm able to put in a practice every day to help me, and I am really I'm able to notice when I need to up anything. So by that, ways that you can help yourself: you need to up your self-care. Okay, I talk about self-care all the time. If you're feeling my favorite word at the moment is discombobulated. If you're feeling discombobulated at the moment, as in edgy, jagged, not quite yourself, then you've got to up your self-care. Okay, so that means taking time out for you. Yeah, I say this to people all the time, but it's very, very important now. So you've got to go for your walks, you've got to get out in nature, you've got to be with your pets, you've got to be with nature, just the wind, the rain, taking a long bath, use water. If you can bathe in it, shower in it, look at it, just washing your hands, washing your face, using all the basics that we used to fall back on hundreds of years ago, but we've kind of lost connection with. It really is coming and spending more time with yourself. So can I help you by doing some tapping? I practice Reiki and I practice EFT, and I had a message this morning of thanks from a lady that was not in a good place a while back, and we did 2 sessions. And she messaged me today to say how different things feel and thanked me for the sessions. And it just shows you, she said she's still doing a bit of tapping, but that things have really changed for her. It just shows you that if you can open your mind and not be quite so fixated on what appears to be your internal worries, it can really help. So I'm coming to my hands, got my hands here. Let's do some tapping. And this is going to really help you if you are feeling anxious or stressed or uneasy at all. I'm just going to pull my chair forward so you can see me better. So you can say whatever words feel right for you, but I'm just going to very generally say what I think is going on for a lot of people at the moment. And really, I just want you to copy what I'm doing, which is tapping, which is EFT. It's working with the electrical circuitry of the body, and it's going to help to calm you down. It's going to help to calm me down as well. I love tapping. It's my go-to with Reiki, obviously. And we're just gently tapping on the side of our hand. Okay. And if we can say a phrase, and I like to say it 3 times, it just helps us to tune in and work out what it is that we're working on. Okay. So we're going to take a big deep breath. Just while we're tapping to concentrate and work out what it is we want to put into words. And I'm going to say, even though. And if you can repeat after me in your mind or out loud, that would be wonderful. Everything seems a little bit out at the moment, but that's fine. Even though I just can't put my finger on what's wrong, I love and accept myself. Even though nothing seems to make sense anymore, that's okay. Okay, so we've tried to sort of outline what's wrong, what the problem is, in a very general way. And we've said, even though to begin with, doesn't matter, even though this is happening, everything's all right. And some sort of proclamation that you're okay. And if you can say that you love and accept yourself, that's fantastic. But I know that's not easy. And then we're just going to just very slowly work through the energetic chakra points, the systems, the meridian junctions. So I'm starting at the top of my head. Can you see I'm just sort of dotting all over the top of my head? Doesn't really matter exactly where you are. Just very gently tapping on the top of the head. And I'm just going to repeat some phrases that might hit home with you. Yeah, but you can just sort of sit and watch me and repeat or say your own. All this unrest in my body. And then we're moving to the next point, which is the top of the eyebrow, either side. This agitation in my body. And we're just tapping several times at each point. So the side of the eyebrow, this agitation of the mind. All these worries that are whirring around my head. Can't seem to make sense of anything at the moment. And then under the eye in the center on that bone, I just don't feel myself at the moment. And you can be doing some deep breathing whilst you're tapping. Then under the nose, above the mouth. I just really don't feel like myself. Next point, under the mouth, the chin crease. I just can't put into words what's going on right now. The world's gone crazy. I can't make sense of it. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what to think. Collarbone down and sort of to the side. Trying to do this on the screen, it's tricky. And there's some sort of sore spots. The minute you put your fingers in, you can tell it feels a bit sore. That's perfect. And you can tap one side, both sides, however you want. Doesn't matter. Don't worry too much. I just know I'm not myself at the moment. I feel quite tense, quite uneasy. Just don't know. I can't sleep. It's horrible. Oh, when's it going to be back to normal? When are things going to change? And then we're going to go to under the arm. So for us women, it's where the bra strap is. If it's a stretch, sometimes if you're a big breasted lady, it's not going to be easy. So don't worry, just do your best, and we can miss out any points that are difficult. So you can carry on being here if you want. I just feel so anxious, so scattered, so not myself. I don't know what to do. Well done. And that's the body points and the head points. And then where you would have your watch strap, on the wrist, we're tapping there now. I just need things to go back to how they were. I don't know what to do anymore. Nothing makes sense. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm scared. I feel fearful. All these different feelings makes my head want to explode. And then just next to the thumbnail on the outer side, just at the side of the thumb, and I'm going to do a tap on each of the fingers on the side of the nail bed. Okay, so we start at the thumb, or you could go like that. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to tap and release all these worries. I just need to release all this energy. I can feel all this energy in my body. It's not sitting well with me. I'm not sleeping well. I don't feel myself at all. I just need it all to go away. Worrying my computer's not on there. All this energy. Too much energy. Too much worry. And then rest your hands just in your lap and really do just rest and have a big breath. And a big deep sigh. Okay. And I want you to feel safe in your chair, safe lying in your bed, wherever you are. I want you to know that you are safe and that everything that's happening is meant to be. Okay. And we can do this tapping to just help ourselves when we feel panicky. And there might have been one place that did feel nice, that you really liked tapping in. So remember that place. Was it under your nose? Or was it this bit here? Or was it this bit here? And that can be your emergency point. Okay, so these points that I've tapped on, that I've taught you now, you can tap on any of them in any order. It really doesn't matter. They are there to help you shift all this energy, all this discomfort, all this aggravation that you're feeling from moment to moment. And we are moving the energy through. Yeah, because that's what Reiki, that's how Reiki works. Yeah, we see you as this channel of energy, and EFT is exactly the same, this tapping, and the energy needs to come through. It needs to come through from the universe, from outside your body, because we are just energy that's always flowing through the body easily, and then out through your feet into Mother Earth. It's very unprofessional. Hold on. My plug wasn't in, sorry. I don't know how to edit, so I'm sorry about that. But yes, it's the same with tapping. We are just tapping these random points, and we are just tapping through Just as we do Reiki, we're trying to get the energy moving through. Okay, so that was a little bit of tapping for what the problem is and how I'm feeling. So let's just do another round. Okay, so that was a round to try and make sense of everything and feel better about everything. So we don't need to do this setup anymore because we know exactly what we're talking about. We're just going to come to the top of the head. I know and understand that the world is a different place now. I know that there's been loss of life, this COVID, this disease, this virus. It's come for some reason, and like like all times in history, there's been viruses, flus, outbreaks of disease. This is normal, and I'm still here. And whether I've had the vaccine or not, my body is perfect. And I am perfect. And I was born at this exact time to be here now. I'm able to cope with anything that happens. Everything that's happening is just a distraction anyway. The whole point of me being here is to understand who I am. I am an energy being. I am a beautiful spiritual being. I have so much power and knowledge and wisdom within me. I have lived so many lifetimes. The answers are all within. This really that is happening at the moment is of no consequence. And this actually is just part of my growth. All that's happening around me now, all that's happening to all my loved ones, all that's happening with my work, all that's happening with my family and my friends, that is inconsequential. This really is about me. I really need to concentrate on me. The only thing that matters in this life is me. I need to fill myself up. I need to make sure I am always in my best place. Doesn't mean to say I don't care or love. Of course I do. But I have to love myself and I have to care for myself. Because if I don't, I'm constantly in this state of flux and in a fear state rather than a love state. Because there are only two energies, love and fear. They are the only two emotions. Everything else is just a varying degree of love and fear. And I've been in fear for far too long. I need to come to love. I need to sit in love. And that is love in myself. So whenever I feel tense, whenever I feel panicky, whenever I feel unrest, it's just my body telling me I've got swung into fear again. I've swung into that fear state again. So I thank my body. I thank my body for the adrenaline, for the emotions, for all of the feelings that I feel when I'm in this state. just telling me, stop, you're in fear, this is no good. I need to recognize all those signs and know I'm doing it again. I've gone into fear. I've slipped into fear. And fear serves nothing. The fear state is not a state I need to be in for any length of time, that's for sure. And sitting here now tapping, I feel calm. I feel calm now, and I feel centered, and I feel balanced. And it's because I've just spent some time, minutes, just realigning through tapping, through saying phrases, through being quiet, through being still, through coming back to being with me. So you can rest your hands now, and you can take a nice deep breath. And you can do as many rounds as you need, yeah, until you feel more calm, less fearful, more in that place of love, more in that place of you. You know how you feel when you're happy. You don't feel fearful, you don't feel jagged, you don't feel uneasy. You feel the complete opposite. Okay, so we can use Reiki, we can use EFT, we can use all these tools, like I said at the beginning of this video, going for a walk, being with nature, being with our pets. But yes, EFT is great for those moments when everything seems too much. And we can be tapping quite discreetly. You know, I can be tapping under the table. I could be, tapping my thumb. I could be tapping. I could have a scarf on and be tapping. You know, most people wouldn't notice I'm even moving my hand. You have your emergency point and know where it is, and you can just take yourself away and you can start doing some tapping. You know, you could do a quick round. And really, whilst you're tapping on these points, as I say, even if you get them in the wrong order, you're just saying anything that comes to mind, as though you're talking to a friend. What's the problem? It all feels wrong. I can't breathe. I feel panicky. I don't know how to do this. I can't even think. You know, I'm just giving you examples of what you could say. And it's brilliant because you're getting it out. So you're helping yourself by getting all those words out, all the energy out, and tapping is just pushing it through. And do you know what is the perfect way of ending EFT? It's by giving yourself some Reiki. Because then you're calm enough to just sit there and give yourself some Reiki. So I'm going to end this now by sending you some Reiki. Wherever you are, whether you are a Reiki practitioner or whether you don't know what Reiki is, I just want you to close your eyes and take a big deep breath. And I want you to open yourself up to receiving Reiki now. And I'm just very, very quietly tuning in and asking for Reiki for you. Okay, so I'm going to ask for Reiki for you. If you're open to receiving this, I'm sending you Reiki now, and I'm seeing Reiki at your head. I'm seeing Reiki come in and open the chakras at the crown. I'm seeing Reiki open the chakras at your third eye. I'm seeing Reiki open the chakras at your throat. I'm seeing Reiki open the chakra of your heart. I'm seeing Reiki open the chakra of your solar plexus. I'm seeing Reiki open the chakra of your sacral chakra. I'm being a channel and asking for Reiki to open your root chakra now. And I'm asking that anyone at any time that you are watching this, because time and space is irrelevant with Reiki, with energy work, that if you are open and asking and not blocking, and that you're open and asking for alignment now, for Reiki healing, it is done. It is done. The universal life force energy has come in and brought in the Reiki all through your chakra points. And I have just been a channel to instigate this. Okay, so I want you now to take a big deep breath and give thanks. Give thanks for the EFT that you've given your body, yourself, for the Reiki that you've allowed to draw through your body and allow for yourself. Because you've done this. I am just here guiding and facilitating and being a channel. You've done this for yourself, so you can do this for yourself whenever you need to. You can play this again as many times as you want, and please do. But just know that you are so powerful. You are able to do anything because you are here to create your life. And you do that by the power of your intention and your thought, and that is everything, because that creates your future. That manifests into globules of energy out there in the aura, the space around us, like a spider's web. What we think goes out there, and lives forever. So everything we think, everything we say becomes a reality. You don't see it immediately because it's out there, it's forming into energy, into globules of matter. And all the great masters that have walked on the earth, and the great gurus that are preaching now, they know this. They know that they are their greatest manifestors, that there's nothing external to do, no one to go to, nothing can help them except for themselves. So know this, you can change your tomorrow by sitting today and being in your best place, by doing nothing but being in your best place. So no worrying and no being in a state of fear. Okay, so the minute you feel fearful and worried and scattered, you need to just take a deep breath and move through that. And you move through that with the tools that I've been talking about. Yeah. Okay, I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. This is something that I'm with you here. I'm struggling with on a daily basis, but I do it, and I think that's the difference. I do this on a daily basis. Not every minute of the day. I'm like this, like you guys, but I know a lot of you are down here and you're not doing it, and you're just letting life happen to you. And you're not trusting and believing that you are your greatest asset. You are the controller of your life. Okay? And there's people like me that can guide you, but you have to do the work. So please use this video to help. Let me know how you get on, and how this video helps you, I hope. Please like and subscribe, and let me know how I can help you otherwise. But I'll stop there and I'll let you go about your day. Please breathe. Please practice Reiki. Please practice EFT, and contact me if there's anything I can do to help. I work with people on a one-to-one basis. I practice and teach Reiki, and I work with clients using EFT and many other skills that I've accrued over the lifetime that I find helps. But yes, meditation, getting lots of sleep. I can't recommend that enough. Being with nature and water. I find water really, really cleansing personally. So, yes, love to you all. Take care of you. I'll be back really, really soon. See you again soon. Bye, guys. Bye.